What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rock House TV. This is your host with the most, G-Rawk, spelled R-A-W-K, as in everything is gonna be A-okay. I am so happy to be back. We did one episode recently. I wanted to give a shout out and thank you to every single person who tuned in and checked out episode 1 of Rock House. We had a very special guest by the name of Joey Concepcion. It was my first sort of endeavor in the podcasting realm. And I felt really good about it. I felt like Joey and I had a really nice, honest interview, conversation, if you will. And I feel like we got a lot, we got to know him a lot better. At least I know I did, than I did before. And my God, did you see him playing at the end of that? It was just awe-inspiring, man. I mean, I tell you, he is fantastic. And such a humble guy, and just a nice kid. And I really wish him the best success. If you missed it, and you did not tune in live, that's okay, because we have archived it and we have put it online. And you can easily get to that at rockhouse.com, which will take you to our Facebook page. So you can basically, it's been embedded from YouTube or whatever, so you should easily be able to find it there. Definitely check it out. It's a long one. As you can see, I like to kind of like, you know, I'm chatty, rocky. And, but you can check it out and see what went down. It's long, so at the very least, go to the end and watch Joey play, because also after he plays right here in the studio, I basically put a video in of his band playing it was actually Joey's solo project. And let me tell you something, I heard that song like 3 or 4 times now, and it's just really excellent. And I'm definitely going to pick up his solo album when it comes out, which I think is going to be pretty soon. But it's the particular song, I think it was called Cross the Sky or something. It's so good. I mean, it's like if I could write like a dream instrumental song, that's what it would sound like. So definitely check it out, and you can see that at the end of the episode. However, our episode today I'm very excited about, because it's going to be centered around a theme that is sort of very near and dear to me, and that is basically the band Metallica. I don't know, those of you who know me know that I'm a diehard Metallica fan, and you know that I've loved them for many, many years. Dude, what the fuck are you doing in front of the TV? Is that... Oh, I'm sorry, I had a little technical difficulty. I just pissed off my producer. You should have seen the look he just gave me. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Leaf. Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Can we resolve this now, please? Are we cool? Are we cool? Okay. Alright, we're cool. And Leaf is a Metallica fan too. Am I correct? Yes. So my producer is a Metallica fan. I'm a Metallica fan. I like to think that I'm the biggest Metallica fan on the planet. That's right, I said it here. I am the biggest Metallica fan on the planet. And I know a lot of you get pissed off about that because you think you're the biggest Metallica fan on the planet. But guess what? I'm here to tell you that you're not. Okay, I stuck with them through Load and Reload and Saint Anger. Although I actually did not stick with them with Lulu. I never got Lulu. It's nothing against Metallica, but for me, I don't really want to hear Lou Reed on Metallica. You know, James Hetfield is the singer for Metallica, and James Hetfield will always be the singer for Metallica. And so no offense to Lou Reed, I get the whole respect musicians, and I even respect the fact that Metallica went out on a limb like that. I mean, they did not have to do that. They've already established themselves as the greatest heavy metal band that ever graced the planet Earth. Everyone knows that. And here they are saying, you know what, let's try something different. Maybe we'll appeal to another, because I mean, every musician wants to appeal to as many fans or connect, really. I think being a musician is all about connecting. And any opportunity you can get to connect with a new person, I personally think that's the driving force for Metallica. You know, maybe someday I'll get to interview those guys when this show blows up and I'm on MTV. But seriously, folks, today is a very exciting show for me because I'm going to be Skype interviewing a person that I discovered. Well, I didn't discover this person, but I came upon them when I was checking out sort of reviews about the new Metallica album, which I'm so happy that has just been released. And I came across this person who has his own YouTube channel and his own like pseudonym. And he's basically one of those guys that reacts, if you will, to a new CD or a new song. And his name is Chainsaw, and his handle is Chainsaw Reacts. And he's going to be Skyping in, at least I hope he will be, because he should be calling any second now. And we're going to be talking to him, getting to know a little bit more about him, and then I'm going to basically incorporate one of his videos that he did, and it's basically a reaction video to one of my favorite songs on the new Metallica album. And it's just really sort of fun. It's like a new sort of, I'll say, social technology as far as I'm concerned, where you actually get to see people react. And the reason I chose, there's a lot of people that do reaction videos, and they're all sort of intriguing to me in some way or other. But this particular one kind of I identified with because it connected with me, and I felt like he was just so honest. Like, you don't want a fake reaction, or you don't want a reaction that you think they rehearsed before they videotaped it. You want like an actual, honest, how do you really feel right now reaction. And I felt like Chainsaw kind of delivered that. And when I say delivered that, I don't know that he did it on purpose. I just feel like he was being himself. And I really loved that about it because it just felt so innocent and pristine and sincere, and it's really cool. So I'm gonna actually put one of those in my video, so you'll get to see Chainsaw react to one of the new Metallica songs and see what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, Chainsaw should be calling in soon, right? What's going on?
What is up?
Oh my God, man! I don't know what to say, bro. Let me first of all, let me start off by introducing myself and warning you that I do talk a lot when I do my interviews, so forgive that. I can't help myself. But I want to thank you so much, and I want to confess that I did lose faith for a little while there, but you are here, and I just can't thank you enough for joining me on the show. Rock House is the name of the show. It's a new project. You're actually our second guest ever, and I thank you for that. I am broadcasting live at the moment. My name is G-Rawk, spelled R-A-W-K. I only have like a half hour, unfortunately, maybe a little bit longer, which is fine. You know, I appreciate any time that you can give to me. I'm sure you have other things right now that you could be doing, like probably making your own videos. So, thank you.
True.
I appreciate it. Where are you?
I'm in my room, obviously.
No, I don't even know where you live.
Oh, North Carolina.
Ah, North Carolina. Okay, so are we in the same time zone?
I don't know.
What time is it?
It is 3:34 right now.
Okay, we're on the same. We're in the same time zone. That's awesome. All right, so let's.
I feel so bad because I just turned on my computer and all of a sudden it starts the update process. I have no way to get out of it.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Can I call you Chainsaw?
Yeah. Sure.
Chainsaw. Don't worry about it, bro, because it's not you. It's me, and I'll tell you why. Today's one of those days. Okay, I'm driving to the studio, and there's an accident, and it's never the case. It's always like I was like rushing to get here. There's a car accident, but it's one of those accidents. I hope everybody's okay. But it was one of those accidents where traffic came to a complete dead stop, and like people were getting out of their cars. Okay, one of those type deals. You couldn't get off. You were stuck in it. So I'm like, okay, I still have plenty of time. And then like in about 15 minutes, it totally cleared up, and I was on my way, and I got to where I needed to be. Then we had the technical problems with you, and I feel like it's just something in the air. It's where the stars are misaligning, and shit has happened, but it's all good because, like I said, the traffic cleared up after 15 minutes, and now I got you, and I'm so happy. Let me cut right to the chase, get right to it. I've already spent like an hour while you were working on your computer talking about one thing that is passionate to me and close to my heart, and one of the reasons why I even discovered you and I'm not saying I discovered you as like a talent type deal. I'm not Simon Cowell over here, but I discovered you for myself, and that is basically Metallica. I'm a diehard Metallica fan from way back in the day. I stuck with them through the bullshit with the shitty albums that so many fans dropped off and kind of turned the other cheek, which is ironic because, and I have so many questions for you, so bear with me, okay? Because I'm just going to be firing them at them kind of randomly, but I don't know how big of a Metallica fan you are. I don't know even if you do reaction videos for other bands. I don't know if Metallica is just like one of them kind of deal, but I'm assuming that you're a big fan. That's my first question to you is where are you on the scale and what is the origins and the history of your affinity with Metallica and to what extent does that carry a weight in your life?
I am top of the charts Metallica fan. Like, #1 favorite band. I have a signed picture of all 4 of them, signed a picture.
Okay, I don't mean to interrupt you. But I just want to make one thing sort of clear to you because I already talked about it earlier in the show. But it actually, as it happens, I actually am like the #1 Metallica fan, top of the.
Oh.
So I just wanted to make that clear. But go on.
Okay.
No, man. I'm just messing with you. Go on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I've heard of them all of my life, but I really discovered them because I'm a huge video gamer as well. I discovered them on Guitar Hero 3 Metallica's 1, and that song just stuck with me. And then I bought Injustice for All, the album, without even thinking, and I would just play the CD over and over and over. And then it finally clicked one day where the songs all started resonating. At first, it was just a blur of just sound. Then I got Master of Puppets. Then Ride the Lightning, and then I started getting into the other stuff. Load and Reload took a little while for me to understand because I was just so stuck with the thrash 80s stuff they did that Load and Reload I just didn't really connect with it. And then once I finally started grasping those albums, it sounded like a completely different band to me. So that was fantastic. And then literally the year I really started getting into them was the year Death Magnetic came out. So I felt like it was a great time to get into them. And then ever since then, it's been nonstop. I just can't stop.
That is, what? There's so many weird like things about that because I was, like I said, while you were getting your computer running, I was talking to my audience and I was explaining to them sort of the origins of my Metallica affinity and my love for the band. And the funny thing that I did not mention in that conversation was that I also was first exposed to the song One. And the first album that I ever picked up was also Injustice for All. And like probably it was a long time ago. But what was interesting about that, and the same for you, is that I had to then therefore go back and check out their other albums. So that I think I went back to Master of Puppets, which obviously blew my mind. And then I went back to Ride the Lightning, which even further blew my mind. And then I went to Kill 'Em All. And I was just like, oh my God, like crazy for Metallica. And then I loved the Black Album. And then also Load and Reload were okay with me, man, because I like that they tried something different. I like that they went outside the box. Some of those songs I love to this day. I get why a lot of Metallica fans got a little upset when they cut their hair. I actually just lambasted some of my viewers. If you're that guy that was upset that Metallica cut their hair, like this might be before you did, then you know what, man, you got some issues, bro. So let's talk about, do you do reaction videos for other bands or is it just a Metallica thing? Because you have thousands of views.
Well, it was special for the Metallica stuff because people were saying, I want you to react to all the other songs when the album drops. And I said, at first, before they announced they were doing music videos for all the songs, that it would be impossible because I don't know if Metallica is going to come after me, but since they did music videos, I felt it was a little bit easier and I was able to do it. I have reacted to Trivium when Trivium put out their music videos for their last record, Silence in the Snow, which I felt was okay. I did it, but and I tried to react to Iron Maiden's what was that song? It was the first single they put out for their last album, Book of Souls. It was the first single. I reacted to the music video. They would not allow me to upload the reaction. They blocked it, and I couldn't get it up. So I've tried, and people have requested nonstop for me to react to other bands and stuff, but it's just like I'm not turning my channel into that. It's cool, but it's not. I don't want to start doing it full time because, I've already kind of built my channel on one thing, and this was a special thing that I did.
Yeah, talk to me about your channel. What do you focus on?
I focus on reacting to movie trailers. I focus on reacting to TV shows that I really love and I'm passionate about. And I do react to some Metallica stuff now where fans go and they make they'll recreate the entirety of a new Metallica song and put it in a tone.
I've seen that. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I love it.
I love doing those. But I mainly just focus on TV and movie stuff. That's my main focus. And some video game stuff as well. But I just love talking movies and TV and stuff like that because there's such a huge variety of that stuff. So I don't feel like it's getting bland. It's getting boring. There's always something new to talk about.
That's fantastic.
That's why I'm focused on that.
Well, I definitely want to give you an opportunity to tell my audience what's the best way for them to check out your stuff and to find you on the internet, because I do want to get into sort of my opinion. I'm almost going to do a reaction of your reaction videos but first, please tell, before you do that, anybody who wasn't listening to me go on and on and on and on and on and on and on while Chainsaw's computer was booting up, I mentioned that for those of you who don't know, Chainsaw does reaction videos, as he just mentioned. And I happened to be just kind of on YouTube one day, seeing videos about the new Metallica release, which I was obviously very excited about. It's been 8 years since their previous album, which I liked a lot. So I was very interested to see the next step for them. What were they going to do? They're getting older, pressure's on. How are they going to do their next album? Are they going to go out with a bang? Are they going to get bring the older fans back into the fray or not? And I stumbled upon Chainsaw's reaction video. I think it might have been Halo on Fire, which I think is my favorite song on the new album right now. But I have seen a couple of them, and I was just taken, quite honestly, Chainsaw. I've seen other reaction videos by other people, and I really felt hey, this guy is genuine. That's what people want. When you watch a reaction video, you really want to feel like you're getting a genuine, real-time reaction to whatever it is that you're witnessing or that you're experiencing. And I wanted to ask you on that note, do you feel pressure to fake a reaction or not to fake a reaction, or is it just genuine? You're very sincere, at least you appear to be very sincere in your reaction, which is what I loved about it.
Of course, to me, I feel like if you fake a reaction, then you shouldn't call it a reaction, like your video, because you're acting and you're not really involved with the video. You've already seen it, so you know what's coming. For me, it's just I'm so passionate about this band because even though, yes, you could technically say the EP they put out with the demos of the 4 songs that were left off of Death Magnetic Beyond Magnetic in 2011,
right,
new music. Right. To me, it's not brand new music because they've been sitting on it for 3 years and they finally put it out. So for me, it's 8 years since the last full-length record, 8 years since real music. Lords of Summer was a live song. They put it on the deluxe edition, but it's not a part of the record. I was blown away. And people criticize saying, all you do every time something changes in the song, you go, ooh, and you get excited. Well, of course, because I'm hearing a full brand new song from the band, and I'm actually hearing now the entirety of it for the very first time in a weird format, because it's not where the song ends and then the next one plays, the video stops, and I have to digest that one song, and then I move on to the next one.
Absolutely.
And I did them out of order because I reacted to them in the order of Metallica releasing the videos. So the way they released the videos were not in sync with what the actual track listing is on the CD. So doing the videos was a whole experience by itself, and then hearing the actual album in its entirety in its order was a whole different experience as well, because now I'm hearing them in different orders.
That's true, because bands usually do put a lot of there's a lot of reasoning behind the order of the songs on the album. They definitely talked about it. They probably voted on it. It's Metallica. They don't play around. They don't fuck around when they put out an album like that. It means a lot to them, and I'm sure that we could talk for hours being Metallica fans, but I do want to try to stick kind of to what you do, what it is that you do. You're taking time out of your day, and you know what? Maybe one day we can have you back on, and we can just shoot the shit about Metallica. But one of the challenges I would imagine of being a reaction video or doing a reaction video is, like you said, you're getting criticized because all you do is ooh or whatever. But I don't want to see a reaction video of somebody jumping around throwing streamers because they love something so much. First of all, I want to hear the song with you. And if you're talking all the time, it's like, yo, shut up, shut up. You do it in a way where it's like you can still listen to the song and enjoy the song, but your emotion comes through. And that's what people want, I think. At least that's what I found endearing about it. So I definitely wanted to give you props for that. I don't know if you just kind of stumbled on this like as a niche hobby type deal thing, but I really feel like you found your calling, or probably one of them. And it's really cool because you come across like friendly, non-threatening. You're not forcing me to feel a certain way. But let me ask you, have you ever had a situation where you reacted negatively, where it was like, oh shit, I don't like this, I don't want to offend anybody? Like, has that ever been a situation for you?
A couple of times. I've always, my main thing is that when I started doing this, because I discovered reactions a long time ago, 2014, way before the sea of reactors you see today. Everywhere you look, there's a different reactor popping up who's now starting out. So I started out way before 90% of this community ever started. So for me, I wanted to focus on more positive videos because I don't want to just sit there, because I don't think people want to watch me just get frustrated and angry. But I've given negative reactions and non-reactions, if you will, where I just stare at the screen because I'm not really impressed with what I'm watching. But I'm just honest. I mean, not going into too deep with it. The Ghostbusters reboot they did with the all-female cast, I was not disappointed in the trailer because of the female cast. I was disappointed because the content in the trailer was not good. It wasn't funny. I felt that it was just a poorly made trailer. And I made it very clear in my video, I have no issue with an all-female cast. My issue is that this trailer is just bad, and it doesn't impress me. So that's why a lot of my videos are more positive, and people have pointed that out more recently, going, it seems like your channel's just constantly, you're positive all the time, and your thumbnails are always you smiling and you're excited. I'm like, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to sit here and get angry and upset and frustrated at stuff. I feel like that's wasting people's time.
Right, and listen, even if you really genuinely, truly loved everything, is there really anything wrong with that? I mean, to me, it's about being honest, and, if you don't like something, expressing it that way, and if you love something, then great. But again, like, I wouldn't want to see someone getting all nutty, kooky, crazy, wacky. One thing that I'm thinking about is, like, have you ever been, like, approached, like, I don't know, can you monetize your channel at all? Is that something that you can actually have people get behind? And like, I would hate to see fake reaction videos to promote movies. That's when I'm like, can you imagine one day they get guys like you and they're like, hey buddy, we'll give you like 25 grand if you like act like you really love this trailer. Why? Because you have 2 million followers. What do you think about that?
I don't know if that would ever happen. I know that like gamers that are on YouTube that make video game like videos where they commentate over gameplay, they'll get approached by companies and to do a promotional video to kind of promote their product. I don't know if any reactor has ever been approached to do that from a studio standpoint.
It's a numbers game.
You can monetize your channel, but there are some studios that will claim third-party content, which means that they'll get all the ad revenue from your video. I don't monetize my channel because I have a full-time job, and I don't want to get in trouble with studios, because if you monetize a video, you're basically saying I own all this content. If that studio sees that and says you don't own that trailer in the corner of your video, they might strike your channel. They'll say, well, you're claiming you own copyright. We actually do. We have legal background. We're going to take you down.
Okay,
so
well,
I don't monetize.
I hate that legal like bullshit, but I know it's real. I know that when you get into business, you have no choice. So I'm going to ask you right now in front of my audience, if I want to include the video of you reacting to Spit Out the Bone, are you giving me permission to put that in my episode? Because I'd like to archive this on the internet on rockhouse.com and have it be a show. And I want my fans to see one of your reaction videos. And I'm hoping that it's only going to bring more people awareness about who you are and what you do. And listen, if a new movie's coming out or whatever, and you're going to be like an advanced, honest reaction to a trailer, I want to know. I want to hear it. I want to follow that. So I think that's pretty cool, even if it's not Metallica. So what?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have no issue. My issue is that there are accounts that take my videos and just re-upload them, and they claim to be me. That's an issue, but I have no, because people make mashups where they take reactions and put them all in a video, and they're all, so you can see a huge variety of people in one video. So I have no issue if you want to do that. My thing is just, just don't excessively just download all my videos and just re-upload them to somewhere else,
right,
without my permission.
Right, yeah. And just so you know,
I've taken down like 6 channels that have done that.
Wow. So, and who's got time for that?
Apparently I do, because I'll sit there and just send copyright.
Well, listen, you can always listen to Metallica while you're doing it. So,
of course, I do.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, I wonder. So the fact that it's a video, I guess, instead of the song, is why you haven't gotten in trouble and you've been able to keep your reaction videos up for the new album. I'm sure they see it as just more exposure, getting more viral spreading of the new music. I don't see the harm in that. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, they actually do see the harm in it, because my videos were actually blocked. The new videos were, and actually the third song, Atlas Rise, or no, it might have been Moth in a Flame, because I think the video it was Moth in a Flame, because Moth in a Flame's video with the music was uploaded to Metallica's website a few hours before YouTube uploaded it. When I uploaded my reaction, it was blocked everywhere except for the United States, and then they backtracked it into where they still claim copyright, but it can be viewed by everybody all over the world. The new videos, since I don't know if it's changed now, but at the time they were getting blocked worldwide, and the only way I was able to get those videos viewed is if I disputed the claim, claiming that it's under fair use.
Okay.
Metallica. I don't think it's Metallica specifically. I think it's an audio company that has come back and said you don't own the rights to this, but yet they still allow the videos to stay up where they claim all ad revenue.
Okay.
So that's why I made the secondary channel, in case they decided to come at me with copyright strikes.
Good thinking.
So if you take the video and put it somewhere, I don't know if something will happen. But I think you're allowed to now, because everyone's uploading covers, and it seems like everyone's fine.
Okay, great. Now. So let me bring it back to Metallica, and just want to ask you a couple of questions. Death Magnetic or Hardwired to Self-Destruct?
That is a good question. To me, I had to listen to Hardwired more, because I've heard Death Magnetic so much at this point. But I will have to say, I think I'm enjoying Hardwired more than Death Magnetic the first run around, because I feel like Hardwired has more to offer, because Death Magnetic is literally a kind of rebirth of the 80s stuff they did. So I've already kind of heard this type of stuff before, but it's brand new music. It's just we've kind of heard this before. Hardwired feels like a mixture of the 80s stuff, Black Album, the Load and Reload era, and then obviously some of the stuff they've kind of did already on Death Magnetic. So there's a huge variety of stuff, so I would have to give it some more time, but Hardwired might win over in the end.
Yeah, I actually am in the same chord as you, and I couldn't have said it better myself, but I totally agree with what you just said. But at least let me know what are, if you have any favorites at the moment, or like one particular favorite on Hardwired.
Well, I'm not going to include Spit Out the Bone, because I think that's the greatest song they've written in a long time. Like, it's phenomenal. Halo on Fire is great. I love Am I Savage and Here Comes Revenge. Those songs are just, to me, instant classics to me. I cannot wait to hear the live version of Here Comes Revenge. I just love that verse section. It just sounds so good, and I can't believe
it's a
that they
badass.
wrote that as a verse section.
I'm so happy I'm so happy with most of these new songs. As like I said before, an older Metallica fan who's been through, like, dragged through the mud of their image change and their style, their musical style change, and seeing and hearing all fans become like negative and talking shit about them, and kind of, Metallica is the kind of band where, at least for me, where it's like, if you talk shit about them, I'm gonna get pissed, because there's something where they just connect to you in a way that it's not just pop music that you hear on the radio and you could give a shit when it goes away. This is something that, if you're a Metallica fan, you'll always be a Metallica fan, in my opinion, and it's just it's been upsetting. So for me, it's so great to hear them, like you said, tap the roots of all of their stylings, which is really essentially what they've done here. They've given a little bit of candy to everybody, whatever style you like the most. But for me, I have to say Halo on Fire is the song that I love. I just love the style of it. But I agree with you. Spit Out the Bone is awesome, man. The way they brought it back to like the Whiplash feel, but they took that to the next level and they made it like more like I don't know, like intellectual or something. It's like I don't know what the word is, but it's just classic. And if it, I almost like it makes me sad to say, gosh, how many more albums do they have left in them, man? I hope that there's at least one or two more. I really do. But this one's good. It's going to keep me happy for a while. I don't want to wait another 8 years, though. And I don't think they have another 8 years.
I don't think, no. I think they should maybe 3 years after this one. Because most bands do 2 years, but I feel like for Metallica, if they do a 2-year run, they're going to go through so many ideas and then they'll be stuck because if you watch any of their behind-the-scenes videos, they cut a lot of stuff out, but if you watch any behind-the-scenes to a particular song, there are so many things, ideas they have coming from all over side because they're taking different sections that each band member has written and kind of try to put it together. And they have an idea, then the riff changes. Okay, and then since the riff changed, now we have to change the drums. Okay, now the vocals have to change now. It's a whole process. So I feel like 3 years is a good enough time from now until 3 years down the road to kind of put together something else for us. Now, if it's just an EP with 4 or 5 tracks, I'm fine with it. But I would rather have a full album, not a double. Just give me a full album, 8 to 10 songs.
Yeah, I like that, and also master it. Like make it final. I don't want to hear like a first rendition, like garage version, like shitty vocals. You know, you're not sure about parts, so you're just gonna go with it, kind of thing. Finish the songs, make them count, because at this point, I think everything you do counts. The thing that's gonna blow a lot of people away that don't have the new Metallica album is sort of the intensity that these old guys are keeping up with. Like they're writing songs that are just as fast, just as aggressive, just as long, and just as complicated as when they were like 19, 18 years old and had that energy. And you gotta, if nothing else, you gotta give them props for that, man. It's like the Rolling Stones on steroids. Or, I mean, they're not that old, but you know what I'm saying? So listen, I just want to say, I just want to thank you again. I could talk to you all day, but I do have to kind of cut it up now. I'm sorry about the technical bullshit that we had to deal with, but I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I hope it's going to be worthwhile, and I hope that a lot of my listeners, even if not right now live, later on will check this out, especially the Metallica fans, and kind of get to know you a little bit. And what's great about you is that you don't have to be a Metallica fan. Like you said, you do like movies and things of that nature, entertainment type stuff. So tell my fans real quick, what's the best way for them to kind of check you out? You said you had more than one channel, so what's the best way?
Well, the best way is just to type in Chainsaw Reacts on YouTube. Chainsaw Reacts 2 was just created for the Metallica stuff just in case of legal issues, but Chainsaw Reacts on Facebook, Chainsaw Reacts on Twitter. It's the best way to kind of follow me, but Chainsaw Reacts on YouTube is the best way because I'm the first result.
You got it, man. And I will definitely be posting this, and I will definitely be letting everybody know that follows me to check you out and how they can do that. Sort of my last question is, have you ever thought about doing other things on YouTube, like doing like album reviews or anything of that nature?
I actually have an old channel where I reviewed just music for about 2 years.
Wow.
That
Okay.
I retired from in 2014. And because I was originally going to quit YouTube officially at the end of 2014, and then I discovered reactions, I tried it, and then I just made a new channel. So that full channel is still up. It's just Chainsaw. I just reviewed music. Some of the videos are not great quality because I had horrible cameras, but it's there. Album reviews from variety of metal music, it's there.
Okay, so what that tells me is that you're like an evolving guy, so who knows in another year what you'll be doing. The fact of the matter is that you've learned the medium, you've experimented with different sort of facets within, and who knows what's going to sort of drag you along to the next thing that you're doing. I do hope that we can stay in touch. I will continue to follow you and to check out your videos. I would be more than happy if you ever want to be on a panel on my show where we discuss Metallica. I was thinking about maybe having a show where we have a couple like diehard fans and then maybe have a couple of haters or something and just kind of talk it through. Or just diehard fans. But I just wanted to say thank you so much. I want to thank my producers and Leaf Pile TV for having us on today. It is Rock House. It would be so amazing if you could, once everything's up, I'll send you the link. Maybe you could let your followers know about the show and they can come and check it out, and maybe they'll get turned on to Rock House. don't ever hesitate to reach out to me, man. As far as I'm concerned, if you're on the show, you're a friend of the show. It's been so nice to speak to you. Again, I could go on for hours, but time is short. Thank you very much, Chainsaw, and best of luck to everything with you in the future, okay? Let's stay in touch. Don't be a stranger.
Thank you, man. No problem.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Take care now. Rock on.
Peace.
Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. I'm back once again, guys, reacting to another new Metallica song. You guys asked for it. Here it is finally, my reaction to Metallica Spit Out the Bone official music video. You guys should know by now, I've reacted to all the other songs off this record, and now we're finally here to the final song off the album. All the reactions I've posted, and now this one, are my first time hearing these songs. So yes, I'm reacting to the music videos, that's fine. But you're actually seeing, for the first time, me hearing these songs. So, you guys ready? You guys been asking for it. My reaction to this song. Everyone's been requesting this non-stop for days. So here we are, finally. Metallica, Spit Out the Bone. Let's get into it. Let's see what the final track has to hold. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because everyone's wanting to hear my reaction. So I'm guessing it's a good thing. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. Starts off pretty fast, okay? Ooh. Okay. This is starting off pretty great. Ooh. Okay. This is thrash. This is thrash. Holy crap. This is catchy as hell. Ooh. I like that. He sounded really good saying that, spit out the bone. I was hoping he would say that pretty awesome, because I was like, how's he going to sound when he says the words? Weird music video, by the way. Ooh, like that guitar added there by Kirk. I like that part. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh. Oh. What have we been up to? What? Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Fucking epic. I love this riff. It's just what the bass was doing, but wow. Okay. Ooh. I like that. Oh, we're getting slower now. Stare. Solo. Ooh. Wow. Yes. I didn't want to say it out loud, but harmonizing, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. This is fucking epic as hell, guys, I gotta say. We're trying to find the right words. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I like that. There's a lot of switching in this song, Jesus, lots of sections. Like the slower sections and the fast sections just kind of combine in a way. Whoa! Okay. Oh, back to this. I really like that section they had just now. That was very awesome. Oh, okay. Back to the intro. We're building up. What are we building to right now? What are we building to? What are we building to? I'm ready. What are we going to do? What happened? Come on. Yeah! Continuing. Come on. I don't know, guys, this is fucking great. I don't know what to say. It's just so damn good. Oh my god. Yes! That's kind of creepy. I love that part. That. Yeah, exactly. I'm about to lose my headphones. I'm gonna hold them. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm done. No, don't play Now That We're Dead. I'm fucking done. Holy shit. Wow. That's how you end a record. They started off the album with Hardwired. I gotta hear it again. I do. I gotta hear this thing again. There were so many sections in this song. So many sections. So many. The verse riff was simple, but it was catchy. The chorus is, I think the chorus really, wow. The chorus really shot my first impressions through the roof. The chorus is just so fucking, and the way James says "spit out the bone," I was nervous that, man, I hope because I was worried that he wouldn't be able to say the word "spit out the bone" because it sounds cool. So I'm hoping that when he actually says it, it's gonna come across as fucking awesome. Wow. And then that bass section before we get to the bass section introducing the middle section of the song, that bass, I don't even know if you call that a solo, but fuck, that was awesome. And it had some kind of had something on it. That wasn't the bass. That's not the regular bass tone. They added something on there, some kind of effect, but it was awesome. All the middle section riffs are awesome. That really slow part that like blew my mind once it hit. Because we got slow. And then we went even slower and heavier, and the bass was just so damn loud, and God, fucking hit me like a brick wall. Or me running into a brick wall, that's a better way to say it. Wow. And two solos. One was short-ish, but that second solo, wow. And then that middle section where James was singing. And there's so much to digest in this song. There's so much to digest. There's so much going on here. And that could be considered a bad thing or a good thing depending on how you look at these songs. But for my first impression, English, come on. Spit Out the Bone is phenomenal. This fucking song kicks ass. Jesus. Just kicks ass. I gotta hear it again. To get a real look into the song, I have to hear it at least another time, a couple more times. But first impressions, holy shit. That was fucking awesome. That was just amazing. I now understand why you guys were wanting my reaction, because that shit is insane. Jesus. Okay, so Spit Out the Bone. I gotta hear it again. But it is thrash. It is it reminds me of the 80s records. I'm not sure where this song would fit on an older record. I'm not really sure. Maybe Master Puppets. Maybe Injustice for All. Maybe. I'm not sure. I just don't know where I would put it if I were to put it. It reminds me of some older stuff that they've done, but it also sounds kind of new. Sounds kind of like different. Spit Out the Bone. Great stuff. I definitely got it. This is the first song I'm gonna be listening to after I'm done, because I'm actually gonna react to the Lords of Summer video. I've heard Lords of Summer, but I've heard they did some changes to it, so I'm gonna react to that too. But okay, guys, you know my thoughts. I'm kind of speechless a little bit. I am kind of speechless about this song. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you thought about Metallica Spit Out the Bone. I want to hear your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.